Hello YouTube! We are here today for another DSAL Match review. This time it was against Team BOF for the top 12 of DSAL, the Amateur League. And once again I was playing Enhanced Nemesis. So we had a bit of a doubt because there was this new meta dex, under 10 Blood, that was getting into the meta. And it really doesn't have a good matchup against it. Judith's shield isn't really enough because of Nact. No, she can break the shield. But it was still like positioned well against Dragon and potentially Bishop. And they were winning a Bishop actually. Bishop being the Elena even. This list I think exactly. Yeah, they had this list. And because like with Nemesis you have like all the baits and the random destroy from Judith. And pretty much a lot of ways to trade. We were like, okay, let's keep Enhance and we will try to strike these decks. As for the list, the big changes was Rift Dweller, getting you another chance to get draw, and especially the Dark Mist that can be useful against Magachio. But we were like the only team running a Magachio actually, so it wasn't really that helpful. And I did add the Chronos, trying to have like one more source of ramp in a way. I was actually the only player running it. The cause is it doesn't really disturb combo decks. They don't really need a specific amount of play points right now. So I think I'll probably cut it for next feature. So Team Revelation ended up winning 5-2, and I had to play 2 games, and let's just jump right into it. So this was game 3 of the match. We were like ahead 2-0 and we expected the dragon to be thrown. So we were like, okay, let's just try to throw Nemesis. But they did go for Castelle. There the mule is like pretty much perfect. I know we'll take some early damage, so I'm like, I can keep the bodyguard for healing. I just need to draw an enhanced card, but we have time, we have the Rift Dweller. She doesn't really have great stats against Castelle because of the only one elf. But it's still okay, it's still draw. They do throw like one Frostborn. They were running 3 and 1 area, 2 Fairy Dragon. So of course they have one of the 2 PP bounce. I think they take the trade here, yeah right. And this one free reward, I guess, yeah, the only way is to just put a 3-3. This tutors either Lazuli or Judith. I would have preferred Lazuli for the shield, but that's okay. The thing is that I cannot really play Lazuli before Cutthroat, because else I shuffle 2 Radiant Artifacts and I don't have the Highlander condition anymore. There, I didn't really just want to enhance to Iron Forge, especially if I'm going to Cutthroat just after. So just Lyleth. There's a consideration of playing Lyleth Marionettes and put it Bane on it to start trading. I'm like, nah, I'm just going to kill everything with the 2 AoE on next turn. We can just take our time. So twins. They were playing 2, so good chance to have it. Still important even if you play Fairy Dragon, just to not really have these brick answers. And that's already the 3rd Tiger or Panther, so I was like, pretty lucky hand so far. They can like really go fast with the Castelle condition. Don't even really need to trade my Lyleth, even though there's the puppet threats, just because I'm more likely to just Evo Cutthroat on the next turn. Which I do. And then Iron Forge of course. But even then, like, there's a lot of things surviving. And with the 2 remaining play points, I could like try to start healing. I could like put this, but I don't have any more Cutthroat to tutor. And what did I go for? Yeah, I went for healing, thinking like I can like try like this. Find the second bodyguard. There's a consideration of playing Dimension Crack just to reduce in size. I think I end up playing the Marionette instead. Yeah. It's cool if you can keep it for workouts, but it's not the worst. Taking the trades. Now the thing, I did draw the Puppet workouts, which is what Lazuli is supposed to church, and I didn't kill like 1 storm, so I need to like get a good control of the game, else I'm not going to have like a big combo of storms to do 20. Especially since I know that they have Plumeria. So replay Castelle there. I think that's the fourth. That's the fourth Tiger and Panther, right? Yeah. Getting the Meg, getting one Castelle spell, all their setup. And they had a fifth one. It even gets Storm with Plumeria. Not really relevant, it's only 1 damage there. They did have to use the Evo to trade my ward, but their Castelle are going to recover Evos anyway. I burned the Surfer, which could have been good for turn 8 with Cutthroat for 11 damage. It's like not the worst. The problem is that now with this sense, it's a bit awkward. I can't really put any pressure. Like, for sure I'm going to play around Forge for Enhance and clear. There was kind of consideration to just pass, to not let them build on the Forest Craft follower account. But they did have Fairy Dragon and they could still have bounces. I'm not sure I could like completely stop this. In Insight maybe it could have been cool to just pry they don't have any more bounces and just pass, but even then if I full board and I full clear, they're like from 15 to 20, so it doesn't really have an impact, so might as well try to put in threats. There I choose to play Lazuli. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to fall to be wild or to be damage. I didn't really see, because Dimension Crack and Perpetual Workouts, you summon the Storm and the Drain artifact, you have 8 damage and 10 heal, plus Evo, 2 point of Evo where you want. I wasn't really sure where the 1 damage of Tsukuyomi could have mattered in this scenario. So they do go Plumeria, the Evo Cannon, which is a draw I could potentially deny with Case Cracked if I don't bounce it. Of course we're going to play more Castelle and keep on having the spells in hand. I think that's the second May they have in hand. They didn't play the first one, so I know their hand is like 2 Castelle spells, 2 May, float 2 play points. So I was like, okay, I think they might not have... There's only like 3 cards I don't know in this hand, so we should like try to push damage and deny lethal if possible. So of course I'm going for my strongest play, which is Dimension Crack and Workout. So now I have 2 possibilities. Do I try to deny the draw of Cannon with Case Cracked, or do I try to put on a ward with Twofold Grace, knowing that they already have 2 Maze in hand, so they might have clears for my wards. And I do end up deciding for Case Cracked, putting the Bane to take like better trades. I really didn't need that spell anymore. Yeah, and even Evolving Face. The idea is that if I end up clearing, they don't have any more Plumeria anymore. They would be at 6, so it's in the range of Aimless Gunner, or even Cutthroat and Tsukuyomi. So they reveal the Phone Handler, can make a fun fact for a favorite Storms. I think we do know also that they have like 1 Storm. Yeah, they have like 1 Frostborn Princess that they bounced early on. And they do have the Fairy Dragon, so we had a lot of open of hand. And because of that, I'm pretty sure this Frostborn Princess is top deck actually, out of the fun facts. Like, one of them had to be top decked. I would need to double check. But anyway, that's 25. Maybe if I had like a Twofold Grace that ward. Oh no, but because they can just Evo May over the ward and that's still the same. Yeah, couldn't defend against that. It's okay. The little BM if you want. But that's okay. That's an unfavorable matchup. We kind of knew the moment it was revealed, so it's okay. It's a loss we can take. So on the second game, we were 4-2 in the match, so I was the only player left. I had to win 1 game now out of 3. And there was this Reanimate Necro, the U10 Vampire, and the Heal Bishop. So yeah, I just have tries. I just have to get 1 wins out of this. So of course Mulligan was no draw and no cutthroat, so we just full mull. We do have the access to cutthroat. Now this matchup, I'm supposed to lose. Technically the Judith can protect against the Gilgamesh ATK, but my only answer to the Aegis is Goddess of Rebirth, as the 6 PP form. So I have to create pressure. I can technically clear the wards, but I cannot clear the Aegis if I don't have Goddess. So I have to draw as much as possible to find it. It was funny, they did have like 3 mints and no way to increase their end size, which was a good sign for me. I still decided to go for the draw there. I'm not sure there was an argument for raving the Storm, and it was my only good enhance to play for turn 5, so I was like, might as well keep it. They do have 1 Soul Light, using it to clear. There you Cutthroat first, even though they know that I have the Cutthroat from the 2-1. It's like just drawing force out of principle. So this is a bit early, but they do end up like going for the full fuse, including like some apples, which I was pretty shocked. This was their only reanimate pool, and this was their only destroy pool. And they do have the Spectral Stomp for the Aegis, but like, is it really the plan? Like on turn 5 you just put 1 Aegis 1-1 and you just have 2 top decks, you don't know what you're going to get? I was like pretty dubious on this plan. So I was like, there's a chance. It's still an Aegis early and I don't have the Goddess, but there's a chance. So here I could do 2 things. I could either like pass, or just like play some draws, or even like empty trades into go this Adjudicator, just to make sure that it doesn't grow. But they can run like Boreal cards and make it grow, and it can like get out of hand even if I do nothing. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to bake huge boards and pray he has no way to deal with it. It's not turn 6, it's not turn 7 yet, so they cannot like have a Soul Light at 7 and make a big board and make the Adjudicator grow. So I'm like, okay, we need to put on pressure. So first, like Rust, I need to draw things because my hand wasn't doing like much, and I do find the Lilith. Out of this, the card I'm less likely to use is Asphalt, since I already found Judith, so I don't need that option anymore. We will Lilith to have 1 more trade on the 3-2, because it's still more damage to leave it. The 3-2 is 3 damage, and this is 2 damage if it's buffed. And they can like go face and then play some Destroy on air, so I didn't want to get shit out on the lethal just because I left there. And I do play the Marionette for the ward. So we try to pressure like this, and the idea is that if he cannot full clear, we might have something to scam him with a Puppet Workout. So they did find another Maiden. It's a bit bad because it's more options for them, and 1 more Helio. And also they can trade her like this. They had the 3rd one, but apparently no follower to like bury again, so just going to draw. And there I'm against these 2. Of course he goes face, he wants to have the chance. Doesn't really need to play around my lethals in theory. There's no line for lethal right now. Workout and Evo is only 10 damage, so I have to defend. So starting with Monolith. We go back to 6 PP. Adding Judy for the shield. There I need to play something to break the accelerate on the bodyguard. I could have played him as a ward too, but out of principle I like the heal. Not sure this was the best choice. Like Snow was drawing either like she wasn't really drawing something that helped. Maybe like drawing Chronos could have been okay in this point, but I just wanted these two to go face. I didn't really want to trade there or something. I think I should have played maybe the Spinner Artifact, just that so I get to see one more draw on the bodyguard. But that's okay. I did overdraw like the tutor for fusion, which is whatever at this point of the game. So now I just continue under pressure, hope that we leave. So either face, praying they cannot clear everything. And so there they spent a good minute thinking. I think they were like close to the rope. They draw their one of Gilgamesh. And if you count, you can like the 1/1 can break the Shudif shield, and then it's 6 + 9 is 15. But they missed lethal at this stage of the game, so I think they were like under big pressure. They just lost their mirror match before, and they just didn't see the line. So we take this. I have the Dimension Crack for double stun, and the Puppet Walker with it, 8 damage. That's it. That's how we qualified for the top 8 of DSAL. So a bit anticlimactic, but I'm not sure about their world game plan of only going for one educator. So we take this, we take those. And that's how it went. So unfortunately it wasn't streamed this time. We know that for sure I will stream on the finals, but I didn't get any clear answer for the admins if they're going to stream the quarterfinals or not. I will keep you informed on my Twitter. So hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next one. Bye bye.